After months of turmoil, the housing market should be slightly calmer for the new year. However, affordability, high mortgage rates, and a lack of inventory will still be at play. So is it really a good time to buy or sell? Joining us this morning is Darren Gobin. He's a real estate agent here in North Texas. Good morning to you, Darren.
Good morning, Cleo. How are you?
I'm doing well. All right, let's talk about, I guess, the real estate market for 2024. How is it looking?
Well, always a great time to buy if you're in that position to. There's a lot of inventory on the market. So what does that mean for buyers? It means that for a realtor, we're able to negotiate those prices down. Also, in some cases, we're able to negotiate seller concessions. If you love new builds, there are some great opportunities for new builds. I've seen up to $20,000 in closing costs. And if you finance through the builder, they're giving you lower interest rates than the current market.
All right, so Darren, you're saying if you can, it is a good time to buy, but what are the current interest rates right now?
Well, the current interest rates are anywhere from 6 to 7%. Now, there are indications from the Fed that they are going to lower those 2 to 3 times this year. What does that mean for buyers? Well, when there's more buyers in the market, once those interest rates come down, you're going to be paying more than the asking price. There's going to be more buyers in the market, more offers on properties that people are currently looking on.
Yeah, here we go again. With spring coming up, that's typically when sellers list their properties. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, there's a usually in the springtime is when most sellers decide to sell their properties. There's a lot of steps you want to take before you list your property. You want to declutter your property, get rid of that stuff. Over the years, you accumulate a lot of stuff. So you want to declutter. You also want to deep clean. Deep clean. I was showing a house the other day with a client. We looked up, there was some cobwebs. So you want to deep clean. You want to know where are you going? Where are you moving to? Are you going to buy? Are you going to rent again? What are you going to do? You also going to need to hire a realtor. You're going to need somebody that knows the market, that knows how to price your property and the ability to market it. Those are just a few things. Also, curb appeal. When the first time a buyer pulls up to your house, they're going to look at your house. You want to make sure you have a nice curb appeal. Maybe cut the shrubs, put some mulch down, take care of your front door. Maybe it needs a new stain or paint.
Now, I guess you're talking about those are some really good tips for sellers that they should do before listing their property as well. Any more, Darren?
Oh, without a doubt. When you want to check your title. You want to check your title policy. Make sure you don't have any liens on your property. Make sure you don't have any liens on your property. Also, if you have any deferred maintenance you might have put off, like light bulbs that might have gone out, paint sometimes you have to touch up. I have kids, so I have when your walls, you have to touch up paint, maybe some sheetrock that might need to repair. So definitely, any kind of deferred maintenance that you might have put off, you want to take care of that.
All right, Darren, great insight as well. I know you have quite a personal story as well. How can people follow you and reach out to you as well?
Well, yes. I'm on Instagram, Darren_Texas_realtor. My journey is a little different. I'm a single dad with 2 boys, and a lot of those traits translate to being a great realtor. I get to negotiate with a 6-year-old every morning. So you talk about negotiation skills, patience. Patience. A lot of buyers, this is the biggest purchase of their life. So when it comes down to it, you have to be patient with their buyer. It might take 15, 20 homes before they find the right one that they truly love. And it's more than just a transaction. To me, it's about building a relationship with my clients. So, you get to go over to their houses on the holidays. I just went over to a couple clients' house, enjoying like a nice dinner, getting to meet their family, seeing how happy and joyful they are just to be in a new house. So it's truly rewarding to be a great realtor.
All right, Darren, going the extra mile there. Thank you so much for joining us here on Daybreak.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Of course, you too.